Chatting with Lady Antebellum. We've got Charles, Dave, and Hillary. Thank you for taking the time. We know you're very busy, but congratulations on everything that's happening.
Thank you.
It's your 5th album. Does it seem like more or less? It seems like you've had more albums. You've had so much.
Well, we've
great
had a
music.
Christmas record too, so I guess technically 6. But
Yeah.
yeah, this one too. I mean, we didn't really waste too much time in between our 4th and this 5th record, so it definitely feels. Like a lot of music in a short period of time, but we're really proud of this record. I mean, we poured more heart and soul into this one, honestly, than we have in a long time into a record. So,
what started that? Maybe one of you could answer. I mean, the last one came out, it was Golden, then Deluxe, and then you felt a need. There was music inside you, or what was it that just all of a sudden we got to do this?
Well, we took a break when I had my daughter, and we had about 6 months off between having her and the tour beginning, and we just had a chance to kind of hit the reset button, and have some great conversations about where we want to continue to go as a band, and that we want to really, our big long-term goal is to just continue to build longevity. And so we knew we needed, especially in our live shows, some energetic songs that had a little bit more life. Golden and Own the Night, even our 3rd record, it was just a little bit more easygoing, the songs. And so we just could tell that our fans wanted some new and fresh excitement from us, and that's what we went in with that goal in mind.
And maybe you could talk about the way that you did write the songs for this. Did you not actually bring songwriters with you? You went on tour with them. That's what a unique way to do it. But that must have had some different challenges for sure.
I mean, we love, I think, being really active when we're out on tour. We love filling the day up when you're out on the road with stuff, and we had a lot to write about. We had a lot we wanted to say, and we packed in actually a lot of songwriting while we were on the road. It's a pretty full-time, it's a pretty full day when we're out there touring. But yeah, we'd write during the day, play the shows at night, and when you're getting off stage, it helps you actually shape a song when you wake up the next day to write, because you want to find material that's going to fit that show as well. And I don't know, songs like Bartender and Freestyle have really been some of the highlights, I feel like, in the tour this year, and we took that kind of going into the rest of the record as well.
Freestyle. I love the video.
Thanks.
If it teaches us nothing, it teaches us all you have to do is wear a cowboy hat to get on stage with Lady Antebellum. Filmed in New York City.
Yeah.
Whose idea was this?
We just kind of wanted something fun and, kind of this little goofy viral video, and so I remember initially we had an idea of like, what if we could get like some little baby to dance or something, or like some really old lady to dance to it, and then a friend at the label, actually knew this guy, and they go, I got the perfect guy. And so anyways, he came up to New York and just danced his way around New York, and so we thought it was just, the song is a lighthearted song, kind of about, going on a road trip with your friends, and so it was kind of, we just wanted to make kind of a goofy, funny video for it.
Well, it worked.
Yeah, thank you.
Speaking with that, staying in the goofy line of things, I was thinking, did you ever think of having Lady Gaga perform your songs, and you do Lady Gaga? Wouldn't that be interesting?
Yeah, we could do mashup.
That'd be funny. I like that.
That is. I actually met her at the Grammys. We were there a couple years ago, and we had never met before. And she came up to me, and I think it was when she was wearing one of her many really bizarre outfits. But she just came up to me and very just totally goes, 2 ladies, and like put her hand out to shake my hand.
From the
She's
meat
a riot.
Suit, her hand
Yeah,
came out
exactly, from the meat suit.
From
And
the
I was
meat
like,
suit.
can I get a filet?
Yeah.
Please?
Right. So you're on to Rockin' New Year's Eve too. You're getting ready for that. You're going to be in Nashville for that.
We are.
Downtown Nashville.
It'll be freezing. It'll be an outdoor show though, and each year they just started doing that, and has just gotten bigger and bigger, and so we're excited just to feel that energy. I mean, there'll be people from all over the world.
You know what I've heard is that there's so many people packed down there on the riverfront that it gets hot, and they end up like all in their t-shirts because everybody's like,
That's funny.
Really, really tight together down there, all watching the show. So we're hoping that many people come out and just party with us because it'll be fun.
I don't doubt that they will. And then, of course, we talk about going into the new year. You're going to take the time off, as you mentioned, over Christmas. You're doing 2 dates here in Canada, Falls View Casino, Niagara Falls, great place. Then you're going on to Europe. You've been over there before. You know what the reaction is like. Did it surprise you the first time you went over?
I mean, I think it did the first time we went. The very first time we went, we showed up and played a place called Shepherd's Bush in London, and I don't know, to be that far away from home and have so many people show up, and for people to fall in love with your music over in Europe and even Australia too. We've gotten a tour there, and we're heading back to Australia as well, and then actually have some big touring plans after that, which we're going to announce soon for another big North American tour. But yeah, it's crazy. I mean, to think that your music's traveled around the world and to show up in places like that, and even other countries we've toured in that are even non-English speaking countries that you play in, and you see people singing back these album tracks and stuff. So it's been a whirlwind.
Do you think having that one huge hit, obviously Need You Now, that really made it, didn't it? I mean, that brought you
the door.
to the attention of
the door.
Yeah.
It's been nice, because there's still probably so many people that just know us from that one song. If they're not in country, don't listen to the country format. But it's our bread and butter has always been, and our focus has always been the country music and the country fans. But it is nice when you get a song that can kind of cross over and open up all those opportunities.
Well, everything you've done after that has been huge too. I mean,
Thank you.
No, I mean that sincerely. Do you think about that when you're writing songs? Do you think we have to find now the next big thing? Because once you have that success, we got to have a bigger tour. We got to have everything's got to be bigger and better.
I will say, I think this album, 747, is the first record we've made that I don't think there was any residual pressure or expectation from our second record, Need You Now, that was our most successful one. I think we have enough time and enough songs and enough shows removed from that record that we were able to just purely focus on appreciating what that did for us and getting us to this next place, but wanting to write differently and with a much more energetic mentality. I mean, we really went in and were determined. I mean, this isn't a concept album by any means, but we wanted this every song on this record to have life, for you to feel it coming at you when you put it, into your stereo.
Well, the first two songs, Bartender and Freestyle, any indication, it's very energetic. So congratulations to that. I've got one more minute. You mentioned you're going to be announcing a North American tour. Will Toronto and Canada be included?
Always.
Canada is always a part of that.
Always.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, it's, again, I'm not just saying this, the Canadian fans are some of the best shows. We come up here, the most energetic and amazing shows. So we'll be in Canada for sure.
Well, you've got all my kids who are in their teens and early 20s into country music, and you're part of the reason. So congratulations, and again, congrats on 747.
Thank you so
much.